Aldona Grupas was born in Riga to Lithuanian parents before moving to Lithuania in 1976, where she lived for most of her life before moving to the UK in 2005. She is the author of many publications since 2019, and today we are very excited and glad to present her latest book, published in collaboration with Eurobox and entitled Nurse Stories. Aldona is here today, connected with us, to present this book. Hi Aldona, welcome to Conoscere TV.
Hello everyone. Thank you very much to invite me to this program.
Thanks to you for accepting our invitation. So please tell us, what is your book about? How is it structured and what is a nurse story?
So actually I was always looking for different ways to improve my life and to achieve my goals. I understand, of course, there are difficulties for everyone's life, but some fall into depression. As a nurse, I know it's very well. And while others look for ways not to give up into not difficult life situations, there were a lot of situations in my life as well. I was always looking for some advice. I like to read. I like to listen people's stories, and I always learn from this part of life. And as a nurse, I met a lot of my patients who told me them life stories, and it's so excited, and I wanted to share my stories and people's stories with everyone who would like to, maybe who have this time difficult situation in life, and I share my experience, how I did, how I achieved my goals, how I become a writer, and how I become a nurse in UK. I am originally from Lithuania, and I used to work in Lithuania, and I came to UK, and I started work as a nurse. It's a really big challenge for me, and actually. I like to learn, I like to study. I studied Reiki, I studied art therapy, mandalas, and recently I studied the professional photo, film, TV, and personal stylish course. I like to learn I like to listen people's stories, and when I learn, I hear a lot of stories from other people, from my colleagues, and it's really very interesting. And I'm happy when readers just give me feedback and just thanks for my advice. It's really a blessing for me to hear it and read and use when people use my advice. I'm really happy. Then I just try to tell people, never give up. You always have choice in this life. It's my stories which I would like to share with the world.
Okay, so talking properly about the target reader for this book, who is the reader to whom we can address this reading? Is it for anyone? Is it specifically for nurses? Tell us.
No, it's not exactly specifically for nurses. It is for everywhere. Maybe more for women. Because women, I think women have life, and I am woman, and I share my experience. It's not exactly for nurses. It is just for women, most for women who have maybe difficult time, difficult situation in this life.
And do you
now.
remember the first time that you had this spark, this idea to start writing this book?
So first book was my titled Nurse Give Me a Pill for Death. And I received a lot of feedback. I received many comments from people who read this book. And I decided to write my autobiography book because I have my own experience as well. In book Nurse Give Me a Pill for Death, it's only about nursing. It's only about my profession, or my occupation. I wanted to show how different is work in Lithuania, nurses work in Lithuania and in UK. And I share my experience as a nurse. But nurse stories, I wanted to share just more my experience from Lithuania, my experience from here. It's not only about nursing. I write about my way to Reiki. I write my way to business. And I had in life really a lot of challenges, and I write this experience. Maybe maybe I help somebody with advice.
Thank you, Aldona. Thank you again for your time, for this interview, and for this presentation. We wish you the best with your book.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I enjoyed really with this interview, and I hope readers will like my book.
Nurse Stories, written by Aldona Grupas, is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobox.